first interview person. How you doing?
Doing well by yourself.
I'm doing good. All right, I'm Miss Kane with Wntt Podcast. What's your name, sir?
Johnny Rocky.
Oh, he excited. What's your name, sir?
Johnny Rocky Moore.
Johnny Rocky. What brings you here today? Other than this lovely stuff we had, what did you get today from the Wntt table here?
I got some oil. I got 2 different oils. I got some incense. I got an incense holder.
Okay.
I got the Wntt keychain.
Okay.
I got a couple of body chips.
Okay. All right. So are you subscribed to our podcast?
Yes, I am.
Okay, let me ask you this question. What would the world be without black people?
There would be no world.
There would be no
It
world?
started with us.
It started with us? Why you say that?
Black is a dominant race. I mean, you mix up with anything and you get black.
Okay.
So, and all other races come from black people.
Okay.
Therefore, it began with us and it's going to end with us. And
Okay.
that's what they're afraid of.
All right. So you know that the prince and his new duchess, they don't flee the castle, right? Do you think they did the right thing because of racism inside the castle with the queen?
Of course. Because, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything.
Okay. So do you think Oprah did a good interview with them?
I didn't see the interview that Oprah did with them.
Okay.
I've seen some headlines, a couple headlines, so I'm not very familiar with exactly the statement that they made in the interview. So I can't really speak on that.
All right. Well, thank you for coming by WNTT and coming to our lovely booth here. And be sure to check out the other vendors here. There's a lot of nice stuff going on around here. And to all my people out there, thanks for watching WNTT. This is Miss Kane. You got your girl that one.
What's up?
Hey. And you got Jay Wow in the building somewhere around here. Baby, they partying in here. All right, thank you, baby. They partying in here. Let me show you. Hey.
What I'm asking is, put your dance. Do you dance? Well, do you dance? Do you dance? Come on now. Wntt Podcast. Hit me.
I wonder if the hoes ready.
What's up? It's your girl, Miss Kane.
It's that one dope chick, Tay from the 313.
And it's your girl, Jay Wow with the 411. And
We need to talk. What's happening, ladies?
What's going on, ladies? Tired as shit.
Really?
Okay.
Because of last night, girl.
That event last night.
It was lit.
It was lit.
It was motherfucking lit.
Shout out to
Great
Popular
time.
Lane, right?
Popular Lane in the building.
Community event,
Oh, yeah.
networking event. Vendors was off the chain. I mean, like we had a little bit of clothes, a little bit of all kind of products and services.
And what turned me on about it was like all black.
It was
Yes!
Oh
It
my
was-
God.
Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Do you hear us? When I tell you I shot my ass
down.
I got
Oh,
Yeah.
girl.
Really? Yes, this
That
is
is
from
nice.
Custom Creations by
Can you zoom in on that?
Art Fallon.
Okay, Art Fallon.
Yes, yes.
Now,
yes.
was those the ladies with the waistbands? I mean, the little
No,
belly?
it was the husband and wife team.
When you first come in the door, to the right.
Oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he actually is the one who does them. Wow. Yeah.
And shout out to
She
the
just
one.
handling shit. You know what I mean?
She handling it.
And I think they're next to the young lady that's got the clothes that's labeled 24. Shout out to you. You
Yes,
have some
Lauren
really
J.
nice
Yes, cute
clothes.
things.
The
Yes.
material,
Yes.
they are
Yes.
very, very
And
outstanding. I
she's
really like her.
a young sister.
Oh my
I
God!
love
And
it.
she's
Right.
doing it.
And she's beautiful. I think Lauren James. That's
Lauren
her name.
James.
Yeah.
I gotta write her down.
And that's the 24 company. Then we had
Also.
with the exotic edibles.
Oh yeah, I interviewed him, and we'll show some of
Right.
those captions on the show.
We had
The people that was next to us.
Pete Zebra.
Oh my God, we was competing with each other because we had our merchandise.
Samples.
We
Yeah.
had our merch also.
Right.
We had our exotic incense, our
Right.
exotic soaps, and premium oils and everything, and the scented.
Yeah, she has the soy-based wax candle.
Yes, and we was right beside each other. We was
Yeah.
just like boom, boom.
Blast.
What you got? What is that? What is
Right,
that?
right.
I
It
think-
was amazing.
I think her name is Denise Mack.
Denise Mack.
Denise Mack. So
Yeah, because you got some items
I
from them
got
too.
shit from them too.
Yeah.
So,
That's what it's about.
Yeah. And
Because
then-
once you came, what I liked about the whole situation, motherfuckers that came in, they came to spend.
Oh yeah, they did.
Because at the end of the day, I'm seeing them hitting
they
the booth. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? At this
Just
point,
walking
at
back.
a certain point, I'm tired
Right.
from selling. So I'm
Right.
like, I'm about to sit down, but I'm just covered.
Yeah,
But once they left that booth,
Yeah.
hit that booth,
Yeah.
hit
They did.
Yeah.
They made their rounds,
did.
baby, and not to mention the talent show and the fashion
I was
show.
just about to say
And
that.
Jay Wow was
Yes.
in. She was one of the hype girls.
Right.
And you'll see that too. I have some captions on that, and I'm going to show you doing her thing on
Okay,
stage
okay.
and
Right,
fashion show for Popular Lanes, right?
Right.
And
Popular
she's a
Lane.
part. She can tell you about Popular Lanes. She's a part of that organization.
Right. So basically, Popular Lane is just a clothing company by a guy that I've worked with several times on different events.
Okay.
And
What is his name?
His name is Nelson, but
Okay.
on social media it's sporadic. So we've done some business before, several years ago. But Popular Lane was his clothing. It basically just derived from the young black people that's in school that always get bullied and picked on.
I figured
because
that.
They're,
Me and my mother was
they're
trying to-
lame because they're nerds.
Hey, it's
But
lane
those are the ones
season,
that's-
baby.
that's
Lanes
out
in the
here popping.
squares.
Yeah.
It's their season. They
Right.
doing their damn
So
thing.
that's where the little black little
Yeah.
girl or boy with the glasses,
Oh.
that's where that comes from. And like I said, I love working with the guy. You know, he's a great guy. He put up a lot of things together. So you'll see I had the honor to kind of put that event together with him and
that's
four
awesome.
and 4 other people.
And
So
you
I
did a
think-
great job.
I think
And the turnout was amazing. It was
Yeah.
so many
Yeah.
people there.
Yep.
It
So
was
that'll
really
be once a month.
Mhm.
And once a month we would do what we call it free community. Well, it may not be free every time, but
Okay.
right now we're gonna do free community event networking, bring cards out. And as you see, it was all black people. We did have one artist that was
Okay.
white,
Mhm.
but at the end of the day, it's not about the color. But I did like the fact that we had more.
Yeah,
blacks.
definitely. It's not
Because
about the color,
Every vendor
but a lot of people
was black.
A lot
And
of
I
people
love that.
out here think that we're not doing shit. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
and
So
we're
I
out
think,
here.
Oh, we're
The most
doing it.
I won't say the most, but a lot of black people are creative
Yeah.
with their visions and they go hard. And that's my thing, is always supporting. I always say I want to be rich or a millionaire or whatever, wealthy, to help others.
Right.
Not only just enjoy the fun on my own and with
Right.
my family. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
yeah, the
So
event was amazing.
Yeah, it was amazing. And like I said, a lot of people think that blacks are just sitting around and not doing anything and just basically into tennis shoes.
Yes.
These people had
Right,
everything you can imagine.
right.
Everything.
Right.
And it was nonviolence.
No reason for the security.
And alcohol
Security, we
was
had a great
in the
night.
building.
Yeah.
Alcohol was
Oh, yeah.
in the building. And
Right.
you had this young man, the one you mentioned that I did interview, he was
Okay.
doing his edibles.
Okay.
And they were smoking and they were eating the candy and
Mhm.
it was awesome.
I enjoyed myself.
That's all I can say. But
And then another thing too, what normally doesn't happen with black people, we got out of there before it was. No, for real, the event was from 4 to 9.
right.
I was at home at 9:30.
Okay, me too.
So that's one thing.
I was out of
people-
the building at 9, put it that way.
Well, I mean,
Before 9.
now what you did after 9 was not my business. But at the end of the day, as part of the the organization of
Right.
I got home early, so that means
They followed the rules.
Yeah, they
not
followed
only was it non-violent,
right.
they followed the rules.
Yes, they did.
And then possibly we can come back next time.
Right. And the person on the event center want to be like, well, we don't want to fuck with those people right
Yeah,
now. No,
right,
we did
yeah.
very good. We was not on colored people time. Because that's what it's called. Colored people time. But anyway, yeah. So, again, look forward to the event coming back next month. If not next month, the month after. But we are working on that. And I will let everybody know what's going on.
And also, shout out to the older lady, well, the lady with the name brand bags, designer bags. Did y'all see her? She had Dior.
Linda Jones.
Okay, y'all check her out too, Linda Jones. She also had Louis Vuitton, Dior, all that kind of stuff. And see, I have a vendor, I have a distributor that can also get me like the Versace shades. Well, these are my real glasses now, but they are Versace. Mm-hmm. And I have the connection for all that. And I didn't know we could, bring those things. So next time.
The next time.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like I said, that was the first one.
Mm-hmm.
We wasn't expecting.
Oh, it was nice.
But the turnout, like we was overjoyed with the turnout.
Yeah,
so
it was nice.
Of course, the next one. Soon as I know the date, we have a meeting Tuesday. So as soon as I know the date, I'll put it out, and we're locked in already.
And also everybody that enjoyed the Wntt Podcast merchandise.
Right. Yes.
This Thursday, we also gave out Uptown Comedy tickets last night. Yes. So we will be in the building for that, and we will have our table up. So if you didn't get a chance, or if you did get some and you want more of it, because I know a girl, she was loving that shea butter mango soap.
Man.
And I told her when she get home and she, she came over again and got more.
Okay.
So we will be at Uptown Comedy this Thursday with those items and more. So if you missed out or you want more, definitely come out with those same tickets that you got.
Okay.
And get in for free and come check us out and have a good time.
Okay, what time Thursday?
I think the show starts at 9.
Yeah, I think it's 9.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So I'll be able to go.
Okay. All right, ladies, let's get into our first topic.
All right. As well, during the event yesterday, Ms. Kane started, she did what she did best and interviewed a couple people. Mm-hmm. And one of the question that she asked was, what do you think the world would be like if there were no African Americans, if there were no black people? Mm-hmm. And it was an overwhelming response because I'm pretty much the same. Everybody pretty much had the same, and the majority of the interviewees were males. Right. And they all said the same thing, that it wouldn't be a world, it wouldn't be anything, because we were the first ones. We, especially America itself was built on the backs of blacks, you know. So what do you guys think about that question? How do you feel? Where do you think the world would be if there were no black people?
I'll let Jay go first.
Well, my response to that question, it would definitely be a world full of ghosts. And the reason why I say that, because we're black and we're the ones that's bringing those light shades, those darker shades. Okay. You have a world full of white people, white Caucasian. Yeah, I mean, it's like
white or Asians or whatever.
This black melanin, it gives a different tone.
Well, I think mine is, I think the world would definitely be boring as fuck. It would be without rhythm. It would be without rhyme. Definitely. Definitely we wouldn't have as many copycats as we have today. Yeah. The list goes on. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah. And most of all, it wouldn't be no swag in the world. Oh my God, no swag. I mean, everybody would be married to cornballs. And Mary Jo's, you know what I'm saying? And oh my God. And then eventually they would start hating on each other like they hate on the minorities. You know what I'm saying?
And it might be less kids because I think.
You think it'd be less kids?
Yeah, because I do notice that. It seems like black people love to have kids. But the white people,
Oh, baby, they catching up now. Once they saw that population number, shit, them hoes on with the twerking, baby. Them hoes shaking that ass, goddamn catching that nut left and right. Well, I saw a white girl, honey, with a t-shirt. She said it was her 9th child. Her t-shirt said I should have sucked it instead.
Right, because they do suck better. I think the white girls got the girls on that they suck better.
Well, they're known for
they have longer throats.
They
swallow. Well, that's a conversation for pillow talk.
Okay, well, let's. Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like in my life.
Experience with white guys?
No. Huh?
Oh, I didn't know what you were making. I didn't know you
She's
were
not pillow talk.
No, I thought you were saying my
experience
experience.
with a white guy.
Yeah.
But that would be for the pillow talk.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, I'm saying most girls that I know that black, they have kid after kid after kid. A lot of white kids don't do that.
Because
You
they
don't know
plan
that?
for shit.
Right, and I love that.
And I love it too.
But I'm saying that's the reason why. It's not that they can't.
No,
It's
I
that
didn't say they can't, but they don't.
White people,
They're
they
smart
shit
when
is
it comes down
different.
to kids.
They say, okay, Becky Sue.
You better be buying your first house by 21.
Right. We're getting a house.
Right.
We're gonna get the dog, and then if we can take care of the dog, then
We can take care of
we
kids.
can take care of the kid. You
Even
know?
though it's still different. But
Yeah, because those dogs are expensive.
They
My
are.
medication last week was $10 for both medications.
right.
King, my Chihuahua,
Mhm.
one medication was $39, the other one was $28.
Oh, I know you.
And I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
I had a fur baby.
But that's what they do, and they plan around their careers. So unless the woman is going to be a stay-at-home wife, if she has a career, she'll tell them in a minute, I'm not messing on my figure.
Yeah.
I'm not putting
Messing
my
on my
career
life,
on
my
hold
figure.
for a kid.
And see,
But Quisha now,
Have 5
we
kids
calling
and
them
they
out
25 years
because
old.
majority of the children, I'm sorry, is keeping nigga babies.
yeah, and then we
And
like
they
to
still
fuck,
ain't
we
got
like
the
to
nigga.
fuck,
And
they
it
lazy.
ain't gonna keep them.
But then see, all of that is tied into this first topic because what you do when you miss out on not putting everything together, as far as like you say, white people, they kind of structure themselves first, and then we
Structure,
just
right,
pretty
yeah.
much like boom, popping them out or whatever.
Yep.
So we put our heads together and kind of, show each other the way, and we can show them how to twerk and get them babies, a little faster.
Right.
They can show us how to,
Be
what I'm
more
saying,
structured.
structure and
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
Sort of like with Meghan and Harry, the
Okay.
Duchess of Sussex, the
Yes.
Duchess of Sussex.
Okay.
They basically fled the castle because of racial injustice.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then I think that was really jacked up on the Queensland part because really, Meghan being interracial, that really was getting ready to set the tone for a lot of things.
Well, unfortunately, I did not see the Oprah interview. I have
Okay.
seen quite a few different
Headlines about
headlines
it.
and
Mhm.
different stories about them. But I did find an interesting point, and I may have to research it again before we get off. But what was really funny is that the Queen is interracial.
She is?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
There's a Queen.
Not a black. It was a
There
black.
is a Queen. I believe her name is Queen Charlotte.
Okay.
She's mulatto.
Oh.
And she is the direct ancestor of Queen Elizabeth.
Mm.
So for them to have racism exist within the monarchy is crazy. But then you also have to think
It's
about
not because
all
they're
of
part
these
of the
all of these traditions.
Mhm.
They owe the shit.
Mm.
It's just like white people in America that's still waving the Trump banner and still waving the Confederate flag.
Right.
They're
It's
old
the
as
fuck
shit.
over it.
This
Yeah.
is what they grew up with. So they don't know how to accept racial, different racial
Unity or
unity.
right.
Because they're not used to it, especially being the king and queen. Everybody is a servant.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that it was very brave for Harry, to step up for his wife.
And support his wife.
And support his wife.
Yeah.
Because she had mental issues going through whatever it was that she was experiencing in the palace.
Okay.
It was affecting her mental health.
Okay.
He loves his wife enough to say, let's get the fuck out of here.
And they have a little baby.
Like he said on the
Archie.
interview that they were trapped. And Oprah also asked him, what about your brother? Do you miss him? He said he actually feels sorry for his brother and the father because they're actually trapped.
Okay, so break this down to me in a little short term.
Okay.
Harry and Meghan is the prince and princess.
No,
They
they are
were
the
queen
Duke
and
and Duchess.
Duchess of Sussex.
Harry is a prince.
That's Diana's son.
He's a prince, but he's also when they became married, they were given new titles.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So the new titles is Duke and Duchess of Sussex.
Okay, so they're children of
Diana and Charles,
which is
the
queen and
queen's
king.
son.
Okay.
Got you. Okay, that's what I'm trying to understand.
Right.
Okay.
So Prince Charles.
And they live with their parents in the
council.
Everybody,
So it's-
everybody saying okay.
It's Queen
so,
Elizabeth,
but yeah.
who is
Her husband?
She's the queen. Her
Okay,
husband
okay.
is Philip.
Uh-huh.
He's not the king.
Okay.
She's the queen because
Right.
he's not the heir to the throne.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
She was.
But so her son is Prince Charles,
Okay.
who was married to Princess
Diana.
Diana.
Got you.
They
had-
had
William and
William
Harry.
and Harry.
Mhm.
Right. So they are princes in that right.
Right.
Got you.
But they have also been appointed new titles once they got married.
Okay.
So that's how he and Meghan became Duke and Duchess of Sussex.
Okay.
And because William is the oldest, he will inherit the throne and
He
not
would be the king
Harry.
and not Harry. So basically,
Wow.
Harry and his wife, they was gonna basically be, kind of freelancing anyway, but still be a part of the
Just
firm
kids.
and working, for the monarchy. But at the end of the day, while she was there at the castle, his wife, which is an American,
Which is
biracial.
Megan, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
She
I
has
see
a
it.
white
Okay.
father and
Right.
a black mom.
I
Her
see
mom
she
is
got
your
a lot of
complexion.
brown in
Her mom is your complexion.
Okay.
Her dad is white.
Okay.
Which I think Meghan may have came in with mental issues anyway. Because that dad is fucking crazy.
True.
So I think that's kind of like in her bloodlines.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Well, I don't know to say that because if you think about it, although Kate Middleton is an outsider, she's a commoner.
But she was,
She was not of royal descent. At
no,
all.
but she is British and she knows
Right, but this is what I was getting at.
the heritage of it. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I was getting at.
Yeah.
Is that I don't think that Meghan came in with that.
Yeah, she
If
said she
you-
didn't know anything
If
about it.
you look at Princess Diana, who is also a U.S. citizen,
Okay.
also a commoner, not of royal descent, Princess Diana went through the same shit.
Yeah.
Even though she was a person, she was Caucasian.
Mm-hmm.
She had the same issues in the palace. That's why her and Charles didn't work out. That's why she fled and had an outside affair. That is why.
She went and got happy.
She went
Made
and got
herself
happy. She went and got
Right.
happy.
So that's what these guys are doing, making themselves happy, Meghan and Harry. But with
So are
that
they
comes,
leaving
with
the
that
castle?
comes, yeah, they left the castle.
They-
But
yeah,
what
yeah,
happens,
yeah.
what happened when they left, they don't have protection
Mhm.
from the queen no more. They don't have the money from the queen no more. None of that. But he inherits some money from his mom, Diana. So that's what they're living on.
Right.
So at the end of the day, I have a question about that. Let's just say, well, we don't have many guys in here, but if you married a woman and you have a whole kingdom that you lived in, you used to this. This woman is not. You have a baby with her, you get married, and then is that like worth the risk of losing all that royalty and all that money and?
If he loves her, then he will go with
Right.
her. If he loved her genuine, but if he loved her for show, then he's gonna say fuck you.
I
But
agree.
now this what I read because of the topic. Like I'm not into the prince and the queens and the kings,
Right.
but I did look up a little bit to see what was going on with Meghan and Harry. So I did see that Meghan was kind of upset because they actually had a trespasser on the land before they left. So she was like, now that we're leaving, she's really worried about security. You know who gave them a place to stay before they bought their new home in?
Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry for 3 months.
I love that guy.
And gave them his security.
I love the fact how he's making all this money, but he's always hitting somebody.
Always.
But then Meghan and Harry also with that, they some of the family members came and asked her what color the baby would be.
Fuck them.
Right.
I'm
I-
mad.
My
Like, why
thoughts
is
are
it? What is the
that was-
problem? Why does it matter?
That was one of
It's
the
a
biggest,
baby.
That was one of
Because
the
they're
biggest
racist.
questions.
They're racist.
Is
Well, I
their
don't want
yeah,
to.
They're
their
racist.
concern was how dark would the child be?
And she would not know until the baby comes.
You
You're
won't
right.
know it's not even when the baby comes, it's as the baby develops because some children
Especially
are
black,
light
especially
skinned.
black kids.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
unpredictable.
They come out light skinned, gray eyed and everything, and by the time it's all said and done, they have brown eyes and caramel complected skin. I mean,
They
you
be
just
beautiful.
don't
Well,
know.
they wanted to know.
I actually experienced that with my twins because they were born at 22 weeks.
Early.
And somebody was different, but I do want to. They were uneducated.
Okay.
And asked,
Ignorant as fuck.
and
Sorry.
that's
asked
what it
if
She won't say it.
and
Yeah,
asked
I'm gonna
if
fuck with
the babies were see-through.
Dumbest.
No, they're not.
I don't have enough juice
They
in
have
my-
they have skin. They can. I mean, their skin was extremely thin,
Oh,
but
yeah, we may need another bottle.
they weren't see-through. But
That's
again,
bullshit.
you're talking about an unlearned person, and so you could chalk it up to ignorance, or you could just chalk it up to so many different things.
Right.
And I
right.
think the fact that she did not, because Oprah did, I did see this part where Oprah asked her if she would name that particular person, and Meghan declined. And so many people are saying, well, because she declined to give up that information, that she's lying. And I don't think that she would be
She
lying
just
at
don't
all.
want the
I think that
issue
she
wrong.
has class and doesn't want to
Well,
name
and
it.
to the drama.
No,
Exactly.
it's not that. I watched the entire
Okay,
interview.
so what is it?
She's not telling anybody because her husband came to her confidentially and told her.
Yeah.
"I'll
Let's just
never
leave
say
that out
that."
of it because it's not
I'm gonna
important.
respect my husband. All I need to know
Right,
they said
right.
this shit,
And I
that's
want y'all
enough
to
for
know
me.
they said it, and
Right.
I don't like it, but I'm not gonna.
And I'm
put it
risking my
down.
life to let you
On-
know
Right, that I
And
know.
that's it.
that
And
I know what I know.
And I respect that because the good thing is, like you said, her husband asked her not to say it. So
Right.
point
And I'm
blank,
gonna
period.
respect that.
Respect
Because I'm respecting the fact that he could have held that from me.
Right. Right.
You know
You know
what
what?
I'm saying?
That brings a question. A friend of mine and I were talking, and do you guys believe that submission still exists within women and relationships?
Yes. Yes.
I do,
Thank
and
you.
it just depends on the relationship and what the woman is getting out of it or how she
Damn right.
view her duty. Yeah,
Absolutely.
because I know
Now on what
ladies
level
still-
now? On what level of submission?
But see, that's the problem with black women. We always look at submission or
As a
submitting
bad thing.
as a bad thing, or as
some
you
of us.
obey him to say when he say get up out the bed, you jump up. That's not submitting. You just respecting.
He
your
may say,
husband.
baby, can you get up and make me a sandwich? You know?
Sure, I will, Daddy.
Yeah.
And then
Thank
go
you.
do it.
And I think that's that, and that was the
I mean,
conversation.
he's not
I
bad,
think
he's gonna
that,
say daddy.
people don't understand that there's a difference between being submissive and
And
being
being dumb
stupid.
as fuck. Cause
You know
I'm
what I'm
not no puppet and I don't have no goddamn
Thank you.
strings in my goddamn back. So that's not gonna
And,
motherfucking happen.
and if you're not doing shit for me, what the fuck I'm gonna be submissive for?
Period. Now, to take this off of Meghan and Harry, but stay in the same subject. Who watched Coming to America? And what the fuck do you think about it?
I did. And
I was disappointed.
Really? I was too.
I was
Almost
disappointed.
fucking. Okay, now I supported it because it was a black.
I mean,
picture.
I guess
A black-
it was okay because of the scale it was on. It was on Amazon. Now, had it been on a bigger screen, I would expect it to be a little bigger.
Not even
It was shot
that.
at Rick Ross's house.
You fuck.
I've been in
Yes.
that house before, and I looked at it and I'm like, what the fuck? That looks like Rick Ross.
And he was in the movie. That's why
Yeah, he
his ass
was.
was in the movie. I
Yeah,
didn't even put that together. But I do want to say this. I looked at it. I supported it because it was a black cast. But
It was
with
good.
it being over 10 comedians, y'all I ain't gonna say that, but yeah, I was ready for a lot of
You had
laughs.
anxiety.
I
You had
had a lot
laughter.
of laughs.
You was
I
expecting
was
a
looking
lot.
for a lot of laughs, and I didn't laugh a lot.
Well, I was hounding it down. Oh, where is it? How do I see this movie? How do I see this movie? I guess I hyped myself up to be let
Yeah.
down. But it was good. What did you like about it?
I liked it. I mean, I think that I feel like they tried to compact the storyline.
Too much.
It
was
a
too much
little
going
choppy.
on, yeah.
It was a little choppy. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it didn't run its course, especially in the end.
They
with-
should have stretched
with
it out more.
Lavelle and the braider girl. I think that could have been stretched out a little bit more.
Yeah.
But just the fact that it was throwbacks, and I actually had to watch the movie twice to catch everything.
And I definitely ain't watching
Because-
it twice.
I wouldn't watch
Because
that shit
if you
two
look at
times.
it,
Yeah, I'm not watching
okay,
it
if y'all
twice.
remember Trading Places, right? The two
Yeah.
white dudes.
With Eddie Murphy. Yes.
Okay, so the name of their company was Duke and Duke.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He gave them money when they first got to and Coming to America 1. He took a bag of money and
Yeah, I
gave it to
remember
some
that.
homeless people.
Uh-huh.
under the
Yeah.
bridge.
Yeah.
Those were the two people from Trading Places.
Yeah, I know.
the son, his interview, he was interviewing Calvin Duke at Duke and Duke. So that was a throwback to Trading Places.
Boring.
See, y'all don't have
Boring.
black cinema at its best. So I think that it was.
I wouldn't even encourage you to smoke a blunt on that shit. You'll waste your weed.
No, you wouldn't. I think it was. I think it was good. I think
that's what I'm saying. It just didn't do.
You
like,
have
I don't have to see
crack
it again,
enjoy
but
that.
if it's on TV,
you would have to smoke some fucking crack to enjoy that. Simply because of all the shit that you'd be like, damn, if I could keep my hand on that gold, I'd sell that motherfucker shit.
I ain't got to smoke no damn crack to CTL.
Well, that's the only way I would enjoy that. I would encourage people, if you really want to see that, smoke you a little hard, and maybe you may enjoy that. But the weed, you will waste your weed.
I think it was good.
Well,
I should have had more.
Drug-free zone.
Yeah,
lies. But I think it could have had
drug-free
more.
Comedy in there. I would have passed
it wasn't
out.
funny then.
It wasn't funny. It was just boring. I think what it was.
That's
you
what
remember
I'm saying.
when we saw the first one? It was just so big, and it was just like
I
even
love
the
the
music.
first one,
When
yeah.
the music was banging, my heart was beating to that shit. Like,
yeah.
woo, woo, woo. I was like, damn, this shit is live. But it was just like,
I mean, for it to be 30 years later, I think it was. I actually think the storyline actually was a little sketchy, and that's what I was worried about.
I'll say that
Because
I agree with
here he was in America. In the first one, you didn't see him with any other
It was too
woman
obvious.
except for Lisa.
It
So
was
how
too
did you
obvious.
come up with a bastard kid?
because he slept with the girl in the club. He was
They
drunk.
had to make that up. But if you go to the original,
Well,
But
usually,
he never went to the club.
usually when you do a
Then.
sequel or something, they gotta make something up.
But the thing is, I do say that
And
they
he's a
put
cliffhanger.
the
there was no cliffhanger in Coming to America 2. And Coming to America.
to make you assume
To make you
that it
assume
could
that
be
it was
a
gonna be a
second episode.
sequel.
So like you said, they had to make that up.
They had to make it up. So if you're gonna have a Coming to America 2,
Eddie
it
Murphy,
should have been based on his life
kind of
and
Arsenio Hall,
Zamunda.
Earl James, whatever his name is. It was good. It
But
was
the funeral though was dope.
Hell yeah, he died at his
He
funeral.
died at
I
his
like
fucking
that
funeral.
shit.
That shit was
Have
dope.
my funeral while I'm living, and then I take my last breath there.
I'm gonna go
That
ahead and
shit
die
be
now.
fine.
That
See,
was
that's how boring it was to me. I don't even remember a fucking thing.
That part, like, bored me. I was like,
Yeah.
and then they was going all out. And I love African dance. I just don't know how to do it, but I wish I did. African dancing and boom, 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 and
Right.
beating on drum.
Yeah, with the flags.
Hey,
Hey, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what he asked for. Let me have. I want
So where did the witch doctor come in at?
Where we got it?
And
See, the girl, where witch doctor? See, the shit was boring.
It was Simi's mother.
Cindy's
I
mother.
don't remember.
Who the hell is Cindy?
Simi Hall's character. That was his mama.
Cindy, boring.
Okay, well I'm gonna bring the Ozark out about with the Ruth. I don't know shit about fuck about that shit that she talking about.
Boring.
Yeah,
But I see where you were going. Tiana Taylor.
But I wanted her to do a dance and shit and show that body. Her ass ain't did shit either. Get the. I mean, okay, let's
Whatever
do it.
you like. She's supposed to brought that shit to the millennium. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck you like?
Yeah, and
What
do
you
that.
like?
And
What
be
you
all
like, my lord? What do you
You see
like?
what I'm saying? And then snatch off that big ass costume.
Yeah. And then while he told her to stay right there and stand till you come back, she supposed to be like, instead of
I
jumping
can't
up,
stay
she should
still.
have been twerking or
Yeah.
boring.
But again, that's
Boring, man.
tradition. That's just like with the
Man.
damn monarchy.
So
That shit
you
was
want
tradition
make
because he had-
American, you want the monarchy to break their tradition. But these motherfuckers.
No, I'm not
think
saying that they should, but I'm saying that's why she did it. It's the same shit. He asked her, "What do you want out of life?" I'm just to be a wife. That's all the fuck she knew. That's what she was raised to do. And that's the same shit going on with the goddamn
she looked
monarchy.
like she was raised to do a whole lot of other shit too. But she was
She
like,
was raised with. She was
did a great
raised to
job,
please
though.
her kids.
Yeah, they all did.
Now everybody did a great job.
Yeah,
It was the
everybody.
storyline and everything was just too. I don't like a movie where it's so obvious to where I know where it's going.
Right.
Yeah.
I want to like be
Well,
like,
a lot of
well,
movies are
this
like
that.
that.
I'm like, oh, the fuck, oh, wait a minute, no,
Yeah.
no, so then now you got my attention, like, okay,
Okay, let me see what's going on.
yeah, but
But a lot of
it's like
movies are
I wrote
predictable.
the shit. You know, it's like I wrote the shit. When I'm watching, I'm like,
Give
oh, I
yourself
wrote
more
this shit.
credit, honey.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. Guess what time it is?
It's time.
My favorite segment.
Okay, you guys. We're gonna get on these foot jobs again.
What now?
Foot jobs.
Oh, Jay, did she call you with this bullshit?
No, but I do need to hear it.
Okay.
But go ahead.
No. Go ahead. Because this is a
There-
whole
it's
shit.
a whole world.
it's-
If you go online, it's a whole world. If you go on YouTube, you guys, and look up foot jobs, these hoes are actually giving blowjobs with their feet.
I'm not. What in the damn Planet of the Apes is going on? I'm sorry. I'm not.
But they
I'm not
working it like, I mean,
with your toes. That's what I'm not doing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this is my thing. I can see it's being done because, just say if you was born with no arms.
I'm dead.
No, I'm going somewhere with this shit. You're laughing at the wrong fucking time.
I'm dead. Oh,
Look,
okay.
Okay.
I'm
dead.
going somewhere with this
Right,
shit.
right.
How far up your arms are missing? Because I
No,
elbow that
you know
nigga
how
down.
far. No.
I have to elbow that nigga down.
You were born with arms or you wasn't, and they was amputated. Okay.
Okay.
When you lose a limb,
See, now you
it
putting
makes-
all this sad shit in
No,
there.
ain't no sad shit. This is real.
That's the only way
If
you'll
you
check
don't
me
have
with
any
your foot.
arms,
So you would do that with your
you're
foot?
you're gonna learn to use your other parts with more strength. It's gonna be stronger. Right?
It will, but that's what you
So
said.
then,
What
if
that
I'm
mouth
still
do.
gonna have sex, yeah, what that mouth do is ask for your money.
What that mouth do?
And them feet don't do that. That feet, you gonna make sure
I will not.
your feet is gonna massage that dick.
Now I have
Because you gotta understand.
I have played footsies under the table.
You need your
rubbed the
hand.
niggas' balls and all of
With
that
your foot?
with my foot. I've done that.
Oh,
But
your
I'm not
toes
gonna
stab
sit
that
here.
dick though.
The only
Your
thing
toes stab
I've
that
done
dick.
I'm not
to a
gonna
nigga
sit here and
dick,
do a
the
whole
only-
goddamn job.
The only thing I've done to a nigga dick
No.
with my foot, and I was in the 5th grade, would kick that motherfucker in the ding ding.
Oh Lord,
That's the closest
Well, I
foot
don't
I'm
think I
paying
can
to a
do
dick.
it. I don't think I mean, and it's not I won't do it.
And he
I
looked
just
like
don't
that
think I
shit hurt
could
like
do
a
it.
motherfucker. He looked like he was crying.
Well, yeah, if you kick somebody, but I mean, I'm with you, Jay. I mean, I don't think I can sit
I don't
there.
think I can do it like that.
Look at
Listen,
that.
Y'all gotta put it up. This shit is for real, for
like a
real.
damn monkey. Sit up here stroking.
And then the position that you're in, you're
That's
laying
okay, you
back
like
and you're
it.
like
You
this.
gotta get it right.
You're like this.
I'm tired, girl. I'm tired.
Okay? That's good exercise though. It's really good exercise.
All
I
them
guess.
muscle, them calf muscles
Yes.
and shit. Gonna
Kiss my ass.
So now I'm thinking about the man that likes that. I mean, like, I'm trying to figure that part out. Like,
that
seriously.
wants you.
That wants the foot
I don't
job.
see that's bad as long as your feet is clean.
Okay.
And that's
You
why
know,
I'm
wash your fucking feet. That's not bad. You
It's
know,
not a foot
I
fetish.
thought you was talking about something else because I read an article.
Come on with the tea.
But the tea is about someone that a couple that we're already gonna talk about. And
Oh Lord.
that's why I
Not
wanted to-
Tiana Time.
the article that I read, one of the people that accused them of drugging them, she said that he said, I want to put my foot in your pussy.
What now?
That's what one of the what is the accuser?
Who gonna do
What is it
that?
called? The accuser? What is it? The alleged? What is it? The victim?
The victim.
One of the
alleged
victims told the attorney that she has that he said, you know, I want to put my foot in your pussy.
I'm sorry, you wear size what now?
I don't give a fuck if you wore a two. You ain't
You're
put
not
your
putting
nasty
the
ass
toes in my
pussy.
pussy.
Right, but I can see my clean feet jacking a dick. Maybe I just gotta get a little, you gotta get strong with your toes and your
You gotta get strong with your eye.
Now, the only way I would do that, if I was broke as fuck,
Right.
somebody got a proposition and say, look,
Right.
I know where you can make some money, E.
Right.
Be on this
Jack
porn.
somebody
Be
need
on
to
this
make
motherfucking porn. Every dick you jack, I'm
Thank you.
giving you 1,500. Bitch, I would
With your
leave this. I would leave this set
with your
and be on the
feet.
way to that set right now.
You act like they asked you to do something. What's harmful to
No, I said I would.
Right, I don't care about that. I would do
I
that.
would have to get paid.
No, I don't have to get
For
paid.
what? You got
No.
I'd rather do that than
No.
suck it with my mouth, because sometimes your mouth get tired. I get tired as hell. I can't
How the hell you think your toes
How
feel? You
long?
have fucking cramp. No.
How long y'all sucking it?
Oh Lord, girl, don't do that. I don't
my
do that.
thing
You don't do that no
Get
more?
sad.
Sucking dick for me is like
Oh my God.
foreplay.
It's foreplay for me, but I still can't do it longer than
It's
ain't no 20, 30
right.
minutes.
I'm not trying to make a motherfucker come.
I don't
That's
give a fuck.
I'm not. You got
I'm
other
not
holes
sticking
that you can
in
put
me.
things in.
It ain't
Somebody said they swallowed on one of the shows.
not me.
Not me.
Your ass.
Me? Swallow?
See?
Well, no, I think it was tape.
I think it was
That's
tape.
lies you fucking tell. Cause
Well, both of y'all say y'all love.
But she got game.
Well, it wasn't me, because I
I will suck a dick. Love sucking
ain't saying I
dick,
never have, though.
Swallow.
but I can't swallow. I can't.
I have,
I
but
tried.
I don't. I ain't trying to do it no more.
I've tried, but I can't.
I have though. I have in my little young age.
Yeah,
But now
I
ain't finna swallow none of the goddamn shit.
Yeah, I've tried, but I'm
I barely want to
Look, everybody in the room and put their head down and they swallow all kind of shit. Well, what am I gonna put my head down?
You know what? No,
I'm gonna put my head down.
Put this out here because you always tell the people I'm a freakily good group.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, take.
I'm catching up. I'm catching up.
I wouldn't mind if I could. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could.
What it tastes like?
It just tastes fresh.
I don't know that it tastes fresh.
I tell you, well, the one I had, I mean,
Tastes fresh.
The one
He must have been 14.
the one I swallowed was fresh.
He must have been like 14
He
years old.
just was clean.
He was
He
young.
ain't have no disease and everything.
No, it's not all about disease. It's about the way you eat.
It didn't taste like that.
that.
It just tasted like some, like, you know how your mama say, y'all smell fresh. They don't necessarily mean stinky. It just smell.
I would tell you what. Okay, so
Like banana pudding without the bananas?
no. Fuck. Okay, so
Now, if that shit tasted like that,
Then you'll be slurping and sucking and juicing and
no, because the
swallowing.
so dude I was with
Okay. Go on.
all day, he ate pineapples, strawberries, cherries, covered in sugar. So
and that shit still tastes like shit.
no, ma'am, it did not.
What it taste like? A fruit salad?
It tasted like the fruit.
As they say, we taste like that when we eat a lot of food.
Well, I hate for a nigga to taste me right now, because I've been fried fish, oysters, all kind of shit. They gonna be fucked up.
Everybody go get some crabberry.
They like oysters and peaches.
We gonna get, I want some crab
I
legs.
want some cranberry.
Me too. I want some crab.
Yeah, we have to do a crab leg night or a day.
Okay, so I have a question also on Pillow Talk. I've been looking at my 600-pound friend or 600-pound. You know,
That
have
show.
y'all ever seen that show where they got a
Well,
roll of these
yeah.
motherfuckers? But they always have a motherfucking man.
Don't they?
So the way my mind is
Yeah,
set up,
and that
like,
means
listen,
so
the way my
good.
mind is set up, I'm sitting here, I ain't even worried about the bitch losing weight. I'm just like, imagine this nigga just going hard in his bitch mouth.
Girl,
while she like,
she's sitting there. She don't even know she getting full. She confused.
no, I feel like they're giving that she's
Her big
giving
ass don't
head.
know she
This lady is
She got a
something.
million
He would
goddamn.
die if he get her head.
He got a whole goddamn.
No, she's giving him head.
I mean, that's all the bitch.
That's what I'm saying. That's
She
all
got a
I'm
million
imagining.
goddamn hoes.
Blue beat. Blue.
She got a
Blue
million rolls.
bitch out.
So yeah, he can roll that boat anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, she's good for him.
But see, the people like that get a check. So they
And
gonna
just
keep
sit
her.
there.
They gonna keep a motherfucker.
Baby,
Yeah,
and her
sit
shit
there,
big enough.
Because if all I gotta do
Goddamn
is sit there and take
700.
care of your ass, I get that motherfucking check.
Well, why marry? Just be his nurse
But then,
or her nurse.
Cause they got
yeah,
feelings
they
too.
want a
They
title.
want-
It's a
they-
title.
yeah.
And my thing is,
They
if
want
she's
the benefits when bitch
600 pounds,
die.
she's sucking that dick like it's a hot dog.
That's what I imagine.
She trying to eat that motherfucker.
That's what I imagine.
That motherfucker trying to eat that motherfucker. You feel me? Eat that
Big motherfucker. Oh damn! I'm sorry. I thought that was some sausage out in here.
Right, have y'all seen Deion Cole stand up? Okay, so he got a part on there.
Who
where
is
he's-
this?
Deion Cole is a
comedian.
comedian from Chicago.
Yeah.
So he got a segment where he talking about big girl head.
Ooh.
And how big girl head is the best fucking head.
I know, but they think it's a hot
Because
dog.
he said you get that bitch in the ottoman, and she gonna grab your ass in between your thigh, in between your legs, grab your butt, and bring your ass and That's what the fuck is going on, okay?
I don't told you.
That's that big girl
It
head.
sound about right, cause she's stationary.
Right.
That motherfucker ain't going nowhere.
She ain't moving.
Till that cum come
She
out.
ain't
And I
moving.
bet they swallow.
Baby.
Cause she think that's ice cream.
I'm dead.
That motherfucker hot dog and ice cream. Hell yeah. Oh,
Okay,
baby.
you say nothing's fresh, and I'm still trying to get into what it really tastes like because I'm interested.
It don't have a taste.
Okay, so what would it taste good on top of?
I don't know, but you know, it's not the taste,
Yeah.
it's the texture.
It's the
It's a
texture
texture
that makes me gag.
That's the texture, you're right.
Yeah, it's the texture that makes me gag because I don't like oysters, so it seems like an oyster.
An oyster or a raw egg.
Hurry up and swallow.
You gotta hurry up and swallow. But like I said, I ain't did that in years, and I ain't planning on doing that no more.
Yeah,
So,
it's like an oyster or a raw egg. That,
Yeah.
that is
Oh,
the
and
I
I
did not
don't do
do
either
swallow.
one.
Look, every time y'all talk about swallow, look at them motherfuckers.
But and so I haven't been able to match it. But I can give some fire head, nigga. But if you looking to come, I I'm not your bitch.
Yeah, but you can skeet it on my face. You can
I love a pearl necklace, baby.
Back, my breast, my ass, anywhere.
I like that.
But I don't like cum inside.
I like it. And I like it when it's hot. If a nigga skeet on you when it's cold, I'm worried. I like hot cum.
If a nigga skeet on
How
you,
come? How come? I say like hot cum.
Wait, how's it gonna be
Baby,
cold?
I've had cold.
Was it a damn motherfucker? How the hell you have cold?
Cold come out of
Cause
a
that
hot
was
body.
a cold motherfucker.
Well, then that's why that bitch.
That's a whole different
It was
conversation.
cold.
Okay, that's a different
Cold
conversation
blooded.
right there.
Cold
We
blooded.
get it.
Okay.
I get that.
OnlyFans. So
what you thinking about?
I just opened up my OnlyFans.
And you
I'm only showing titties. I'm
well,
only showing titties.
well, you know, OnlyFans is just for
Let me ask y'all this.
Okay,
income.
somebody's school me.
Am I the only one with like mixed match titties? Like
No, hell no.
Okay.
My left
longer than
titty is bigger. It's bigger.
I'm scared to ask.
But the areolas are big, but one longer than the other.
Yeah.
My left.
But
my
they say
left
it's
one.
everything.
Yeah, because it's by the heart.
So I'm not the only one having sex trying to make it look like it's
No, you the only one. Trying to
look,
get
they looking retarded and time.
Trust me, he already know. He know what.
He don't seen that shit before.
Yeah, he don't see that shit plenty of times.
I think in most women, the left
I'm up
breast
here
is
looking
bigger than the
retarded for
right
nothing.
because it's by
With the heart.
One or the other.
Yeah, my left one is bigger.
I don't know. I can't cite it, but you are right. I know when I look in the mirror, one on.
Yeah, and so yeah.
And one of the.
And one is here, one is up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, my areolas match.
Yeah, they big and
But-
dark.
So would you get plastic surgery to correct that?
No.
No, I wouldn't. But me and my daughters had this conversation the other day. If I'm not trying to do a whole makeover, but you know how you be wanting little certain things, and if I had a choice to do one thing, it was between the breast lift or the stomach. I think I would want the stomach
I would do
because
the
I
stomach.
can get me
I
a
do the
push-up
light
or
pole
fuck
around.
that.
I've been losing.
Yeah, I just get
I've
rid of
been
the pouch.
losing. Yeah.
The titties, I just go with the
Yeah,
pouch.
I continue to be.
I wanted a mommy makeover.
I brought it down to a science, man. You know, I'd be like,
Yeah, I wanted a mommy makeover for my 45th birthday. It's not gonna happen to maybe my 50th. But yeah, I want to get rid of that. I want to get rid of the fats. But I won't say I want to get them corrected, but I want these bitches lifted. They big enough. I just want them. I need them lifted.
Yeah.
and the same size.
I think it be the same size.
Yeah, because
You want
I
them
don't
big
like
and
big
up?
titties
I
for
want
me.
them up.
But I mean, my stomach, I want that flat if I can.
Yeah, I want them up. I want to look like I'm about to suffocate my damn self. I want to walk around without a goddamn bra.
Okay.
I want to look the bomb in bathing suits.
Yeah.
That's it.
I want to
So,
look the bomb, period.
There you go.
All right, you guys. So it has been fun.
It's been real.
And I am so happy about all the topics we talked about. I pray that Meghan and Harry get this shit together and make an example of what needs to happen. 2020, 2021 has been the seasons of change. And a lot of things have come into the forefront.
That's right.
What needs to be changed here in America and overseas and everywhere else, even in our own homes. I'm pretty sure motherfuckers being quarantined don't find out a lot about each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
they probably
Good
never
and
have
bad.
found
A
out.
lot of
Motherfuckers
divorces.
all found out their kids can sing. Motherfuckers can find out that their kids are whores. Motherfuckers have found out that their husbands are whores. And some of them, found good things. I was getting to the good part too. They have found out that there's good things going on within the home too.
Right.
You know, people actually have like brilliant minds and a
Yes.
whole lot of things going on.
Yeah.
And we have to take that to our advantage. We have to use that to our advantage.
Yeah.
And this is the chance to come up. It looks like it's a down period, but actually
It's time, baby.
this is when you
It's
come up
time.
right here.
Yes.
Because there's so many things available.
Right. And when everything gets back normal, you already up.
Now, speaking of normal, I know we're about to close out the show.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
What do you guys feel about the vaccine?
I was gonna ask that too. Well, this is my thing. I plan on getting it no later than.
So you with it?
I'm gonna get it. I was just waiting, just to see,
Who's gonna turn into a chicken?
or just get, just try to see what's going on. But I'm gonna, if I don't get it by the end of the year, I'm definitely gonna get it 2022 because that's what I'm gonna have to travel, and it can't nothing take my travel away.
And
But
actually,
this year I'm not really tripping on travel because I ain't trying to go nowhere because I got some other important things, my business I just started, so I'm not even worried about that right now. But 2022, if I gotta get a vaccine to get on that plane and go out of the country, And shit's vaccine. It's the vaccine for me.
Well, the way I feel about it, I'm skeptical because they're trying to make it where you gotta get it, and anytime a government is making it where, hey, you gotta get this if you want to work in America, you gotta get this or whatever, that shit scares me.
Yeah.
I don't want it.
Well,
I don't
you gotta
want it.
decide what you want to do.
I'm skeptical as well. I was the one that said I'm gonna wait.
They made it too goddamn fast.
I was the one that felt like
Miso shit. What's
You
that?
know what?
Miso
That's
stuff.
That's an infomercial. Goddamn.
No, I'm saying, look how long that shit been around. They still got side effects. I mean, it's been around so long they haven't perfected that shit. This shit, they just made this shit. You don't think there's side
But
effects?
the thing is this shit ain't new.
So you just gotta deal with it.
This shit ain't new.
No,
It's
they
been
got-
out.
You gotta make a decision.
It's been out just
I'm not
like
doing
Ebola and the swine flu and all that other bullshit. It was already out because it hit the U.S. right at election time, like every other thing. And they were already planning for this shit.
So are you gonna get it?
I've already had
I've already
COVID.
gotten it.
I've
Which
already
one
had
did you get?
I got the Moderna.
Okay, which is a two.
That explains why this bitch been dropping shit. She was dropping shit like a motherfucker last night at Big
Oh,
B.
yeah.
But she was dropping shit left and right. She was nervous goddamn ready. That goddamn vaccine.
It had nothing to do with the vaccine. I'm just a clumsy bitch.
No. Have you known her to be clumsy? Has she been knocking shit over around here?
Shit. I am.
So
I'm
tell
actually
me
clumsy.
now, the Moderna is the 2-shot one. That's the
It
one my
is.
mom got because
Pfizer and Moderna are the 2 shots.
My folks got that Johnson & Johnson for the Lolo.
I haven't gotten the second
Well,
one.
that's a good one. You haven't got the second one.
I haven't got
So
the
that's
second
when you're gonna have
That's
the same
probably when
symptoms
I'll have
and hurt
symptoms.
and bite. So
Yeah, some people have not had symptoms.
Look,
I
they know
do
everything about this shit.
I do know
And they
people.
just made it last week.
I do know people that
Campaign
that
for these
have gotten have gotten
this shit.
shits. They've had the symptoms.
right.
Like my in-laws.
Mhm.
My mother-in-law had the fever. She had the chills.
All
She had all of that.
All she needed was an Alka-Seltzer Plus and flu.
She had that with her second shot, but my
All with the
father-in-law
shot.
didn't have anything.
So
So I think it all depends on the
It's
person.
It's
Because
yeah.
I got that shit when I did take the flu shot. Every time I got the flu shot, I got sick.
So when you gonna take your second?
I take my second one in 45 weeks. And I took it, and that's
45 weeks.
45 weeks, 28 days, I think it's something like that.
Yeah, it's
But
like a
I
month
am
later.
going to travel this year. I have a special needs son. I have older parents.
Right.
So I took it. But I'm telling you bitches, if I start turning, please take that head shot, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely take them. Like
Because
I
I'm
told
still
y'all,
skeptical. I took it, but I'm still skeptical.
Yeah, I mean, but
of
you
it.
do what you gotta
I
do.
took it for, for specific reasons.
Okay, make sure you text me and call me and let me know today is the day that I'm gonna take this, and I want to know because everybody that I've known,
Take it.
yeah, the second shot, the next day they fucked up like they got the COVID, and then they come out of it and then they're done. Then they see it's only one day.
And only last one day.
It's everybody that I know, but I mean, like I said, everybody's different. So
Yep.
it's all good.
Yeah.
But I am gonna take it, and I'm gonna wait till the end of the year. If not, it's definitely gonna be the first of the year because I'm definitely on that flight.
You guys take it, that means I'm gonna be extra safe, you know?
No,
Because I know y'all motherfuckers good, so I'm
Yeah,
extra
we good.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, y'all go ahead. man.
and then we got to start doing trips and shit, so you gonna take some, bitch.
I'm not taking that.
You
Yes,
gonna
ma'am. Because
I say,
actually,
where do y'all see me every time we go out? Where do I be?
I don't give a fuck about that mask.
Baby,
I don't give a damn about that. Cause get what? Everybody that's trying, everybody that I know that's so got COVID.
I've had COVID.
I never
I had
had COVID.
COVID
Thank you,
before
Lord
they
Jesus.
actually
Don't
announced it. You remember that actually when I was in the hospital for 7 days? I had motherfucking
Before COVID came.
Right before COVID. I had that shit.
before they said what it was.
I was in my
A lot of
bedroom
people
with
did.
104 temperature.
A lot of people do.
I was fucked up.
Yeah. But I will say this,
Yeah.
I know that they are trying to do a thing called V-Link or something like that. So they're connecting the vaccine to your passports.
See what I'm saying?
And that
They
way,
making you
and so
have-
I want, so you
Girl.
ain't necessarily, well, you probably still got to do the testing though, don't you? Because you know that's for real.
No,
You got to do
you
the
got the
testing to come
vaccine.
back to Georgia if you
And
go
that's
out.
the reason why I got it, because I'm like, well, first of all, I'm going to Jamaica and shit.
And they know y'all
I'm going to
motherfuckers
May.
gonna fly and go places.
So are you
So-
gonna have to take the test to come back?
They connected
I won't
that
have
shit to
to take
everything
it.
they know y'all love.
Vaccine.
Oh, I'm going to get a
So I
vaccine.
got my vaccine card.
Before-
so I'm
long-
like,
before
bitch,
next year.
bitch,
I
yeah.
don't need no damn I'm with you then.
If you're not sticking
So you
it in my
need
mouth,
one of
don't
your-
stick it up my nose. I'm not.
You definitely ain't gonna fuck with my nose. So okay, I'm good. That And I'm gonna make sure I follow up with you about that because I gotta get that vaccine before I go out of town next year. You know, but I got time.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
That ain't playing with y'all.
Yeah, because you ain't going up in my nose.
You're gonna have to do that shit before you go to school. You're gonna have to do that shit before you go to work. You're gonna have to, that's why I'm gonna become a major entrepreneur. I ain't finna girl stop. But I'm happy you ladies are willing to, you know.
They do have that now, especially with Georgia being.
Thank you so much.
I'm gonna get it. Yeah.
No,
like I said, it'll be the end of the year.
With Georgia being what's that at will state, they have given employers that type of authority. Like either you get the vaccine or you don't. You see what I'm saying? So like before, when if somebody caught COVID, they would give you 2 weeks COVID pay, and you didn't have to work.
Right.
But now with the vaccine now,
if you don't get the vaccine,
you don't get the vaccine, then you don't get the COVID pay.
Yeah. And my lady, before I left my job in March,
COVID pay, I'm gonna get every pay.
They offered it to us. I just didn't get it. But half of the staff did get it, and half said they wasn't ready.
The moral of the story, we kind of half and half. Well, we're kind of like 80-20 on that.
We are.
You know.
And it's okay.
And it's okay. You know,
because
I'm not full. I ain't on board. I got it because I felt like I had to get it.
Right.
But I'm still not in favor of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'd still rather let y'all figure out how I do, because you got all these other strands out here that are now in the U.S. So
and there's so many other holistic ways that you can keep yourself free from anything.
you're absolutely
You know what I'm saying? So before I let them inject me with anything that they just made last week, I'll try to listen.
Last week.
Basically.
They had a year.
A year? That's like last week, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They had more than that.
Right.
That's like last week. So, ladies, we gonna close on this. I want to hear what you guys got on your mind, what you got going on, and we gonna get on up out of here.
All right, Jay, you want to kick us off?
Well, I want to end with the thought of just basically just keep the positive energy. Always educate yourself so you can elevate in life. And at the end of the day, it's just like I just want to always just stay positive.
Okay.
That's just about it.
Well, same thing here, positivity, and don't forget to come to Uptown Comedy this Thursday. We will have our merch there, and then the show, the tickets that we've given everybody. Shout out to Duchess and her team. Still Fly, the ladies will be there this Thursday, and we will be there with our table there, so you can get some of the merchandise. So, for the COVID vaccine, I mean, I know I joke a lot on the show, but I'm really not with the vaccine. But if you feel like that's what you need to incorporate in your life for whatever reason, you do what's best for you. Me personally, it hasn't been around long enough for me to trust it. I went to school, I was in the medical field, and phlebotomy technician. So I see a lot of what's inside of the medical situation. So if it's been there, I mean, if it just got, put out, then I'm not too sure about it. So I'm kind of skeptical about it. So that's why I'm stepping away from it. But at the end of the day, I hope everybody stay blessed, and hey, just do what you gotta do.
Need a little bit more time for you.
Yeah, I think just yesterday's experience for me was just very eye-opening. That we need to make sure that we support each other.
Right.
Black-owned businesses. I'm not saying don't support any other businesses, but make sure that you at least support a Black-owned business. Because if we don't support us, who will? And that was the beauty of yesterday, because not only did, we have a booth and we supported other businesses, those businesses came and supported us as well.
Right.
So that's the beauty of being Black. We need to support and uplift each other, because if we don't do it, nobody the fuck else will. And here we are in 2021 still fighting racism. So if we don't support each other, nobody the fuck else will.
Exactly. And that's just it. Like, let's continue to support. I always support Black businesses.
Because I think we're connected here.
But at the end of the day, the more you can do it, the more favor it will be for any Black business. Yeah. And that's it.
All right.
I enjoyed you, ladies.
Enjoyed you as well. All right.
So until then,
we need to talk.
Hey.
Oh, you don't have nothing.
I'm an alcoholic shit. Hey. Oh, that's a good time. Bitch, y'all y'all hear about the vulnerability when he came out with his side of the story. Oh boy. Oh my God. So, like, the lunatics just kind of put on him. Like, he was shit, took all the money. Yeah.
Hey you guys, this is Miss Kane with WNTT, and I am lit and I feel so good. And today I'm interviewing here at the Popular Lanes event here at Uptown Comedy. What's your name, sweetie?
My name is Jabbar.
Javar. So what do you think about the event today?
I like it. It's a nice vibe. Good drinks, good food, nice people.
Are you from Atlanta? Are you Atlanta native?
Yes, I am. Born and raised.
Okay, so did she get you subscribed to the podcast and everything?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna definitely check it out.
So what do you think about the setup here?
I like it. It's a neat presentation. You know, easy to feel around and see where everything is.
Okay. So did you get any items today?
Not yet.
Oh, you was about to do it before I snatched you? Okay, I got a question for you. What would this world be without black people?
Without black people, it wouldn't be no world.
It wouldn't be no world?
Yeah.
Why you say that?
We the first ones here.
We the first ones here.
We the first ones here.
Okay, in that way. Thank you. All right, today, guys, at this present time, I'm interviewing the young guy that's over Raw Access Exotics.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing? Welcome to the WNTT Podcast. What's your name? Can't hear you. Also, and how long have you been selling your gummies?
This is a new company that I just started. December 2020.
Okay.
I just started it. Really good. I sell different type of exotic edibles.
Okay.
From rats to chocolates to trophies. Everything infused.
Y'all, he's got everything right here. You have an Instagram?
Not for my company. No, I don't.
Okay. Well, every flavor you can think about, this young man has, and we have to support black businesses. So, how can my viewers find out where you are?
Well, I'm all over. You can actually locate me at 2544 Oso on Instagram. That's my main page.
Okay.
I'm in Decatur, but I'm all over.
Okay.
And I do shipping too, locally and internationally.
All right. Well, good luck to you, brother. I have one question for you. What would this world be without black people?
It wouldn't be without black people.
It wouldn't be.
It wouldn't even be. Because we created everything, we designed everything from the beginning of time all the way to now.
Okay.
It ain't gonna never stop. Without us, the world can't go around.
All right, that way.
I've been moving how I want, fuck how you feel. I was told to get it how you live, oh for real. I could've got her hit, I let her live, oh for real.
Wntt Podcast.